Hey guys, Miss Cook here. So today I'm going to teach you how to find the distance between 2 points on a graph. So we're going to talk about this distance here from this point on the very top to our point on the bottom. Now we can't count it like 1, 2, 3 because it's not on our lines. It's not perfect. It's at that weird angle. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to help us. So our first step is to make a right triangle. And you're going to do that by going up, all the way up until we hit the other point. And then you're going to go side and side. So now you made a right triangle, and those are your legs. Step 2 is to count. You want to count how many away is that? Kind of like slope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6, and over here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, these are our legs, so this is also side A and side B, meaning what our distance we're trying to find is C. Now, what our next step is going to be, step 3, is to plug into A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now you're just going to plug in with what you know. So my A is over here and it's 6. So 6 squared plus your B is 5. 5 squared equals, now do we know what C is? We do not. So that's going to be C squared. 6 squared is saying 6 times 6, and that's 36 plus 5 times 5 is 25 equals C squared. Now add those together, you get 36 plus 25 equals 61. Now, C is not by itself, it's that squared, so we got to take the square root of both sides. And the square root of 61 is 7.81. In your calculator, it's actually going to be 7.8102 ... It's going to go on forever. We're rounding to the nearest hundredth. So my hundredths is the second one, and I'm going to look at this 0. Remember, that 0 is telling me to stay the same, so everything goes away after that. Let's do one more. So remember, step 1 here is to make that right triangle. Here we go. Here's our right triangle connecting those points. Step 2 is telling us to count. 1, and over here we got, whoops, I erased that. There we go. Let's make our right triangle again. And then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, B, and C. Now let's use our Pythagorean theorem to plug in what we know. So remember, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. My A is 7, so 7 squared plus my B is 1. 1 squared equals C squared. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 1 squared, 1, equals C squared. And you get 50. You add those together, you get 50 equals C squared. Now remember, take the square root of both sides to get it all by itself. And you get C equals 7.07.